Hey Capricorn, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you for August 17th through the 24th. All right. Whoops. All right, so we're going to take a look at maybe how the two of you are communicating or what messages the two of you are exchanging. All right, so this is going to represent the energy between the two of you. And then I'm using a variety of my decks this week and just letting Spirit kind of guide the way. All right, so up here represents your person. Down here represents you. Just so everybody knows, there is a special on the 15-minute readings this week. So definitely take advantage of that if it's something that you've been on the cusp of trying. Maybe now is the time for you to try it, okay? All right, one more. I won't be doing any clarifying in this reading. If I do clarify, it's going to be something really, really, really specific, but I'm really not clarifying through these readings. All right, but I will have an additional message from your person at the end. All right, so this is the energy that you're sharing with your person. We have the Fool. All right, so there's the energy here between the two of you that's like, do I take a risk? What do I do? Do I take a leap of faith? Do I move towards something where I don't really know what's going to happen? You know, for those of you that are afraid to take risks, nothing makes you feel more alive when you're, you know, taking not necessarily a stupid risk, but a calculated risk, okay? Nothing makes you feel more alive than when you do that, believe me. I feel like it's healthy to take some level of risk. Again, not a stupid risk, okay? But I feel like you're both in that energy, all right? So it's like the future might be a little bit scary for both of you, but it's kind of a good scary, all right? So let's see what we have for your person right here. What do we have? Look at this. We have a message of the past. My expectations were not aligned with the universe, which is why we were disappointed. So, you know, whether your person fully understands, you know, what that specifically means, it doesn't really matter. But what they're saying is that, you know, the two of you were not in the same, you know, in the same space, in the same vibration, or maybe even in the same city, okay? You know, it just, but they're also saying that even if you were disappointed by something from this person in the past, they were also disappointed by it. So if you think you're alone in your disappointment, I don't think that that's the case at all. And I feel like things are changing for this person because they're also in this Fool energy. You know, they might be afraid, okay? You might be afraid of doing something or making some type of gesture or move, but it's in the air. It's definitely in the air. What do we have here for you? All right. It says, I will share my experiences, good and bad, and trust both have equal value. They do. So this is the energy of moving forward. You might be the more likely here to be in this Fool's energy. Okay, you might be in the energy of possibly taking a risk. This person, might be more focused on why the two of you were disappointed in the past. All right. But, this is also saying that this person wasn't, completely truthful with what they wanted. They weren't truthful. So that pushed them out of alignment. When you're truthful to your heart, and you can resign yourself to the fact that you're going to follow your heart, no matter what the other person does, no matter what the outcome is, you actually will feel better being truthful to your heart and just resigning yourself to the fact that somebody else may not be in that same place. They may not be in that same vibration at the same time that you are. It's kind of that's why it's such a magical thing when a connection does happen, because both of you are aligned in some way with your truth, both of you. That's why connections can be so difficult, because one person can be in one place and another person can be in a completely different place. The potential's there for that connection to happen, but until both people are aligned and living in their truth, living in their feelings, their heart, it's like it's not going to happen until that's the case. All right, so what do we have here? 10 of Swords. My goodness. Okay, so clearly, in some way, both of you might have felt like you betrayed the connection or you betrayed each other. I feel more likely from this person, they know they might have disappointed you, but at the same time, what you might have forgotten is that they were just as disappointed. They are considering this Fool energy. They are considering taking a risk, when it comes to possibly rekindling something or, moving to the next level with you. But there's something here that needs to get cleaned up. 10 of Swords. And cleaning it up actually is a little bit overrated. I feel like the Fool is saying, let's leave this in the past. All right. Somebody here is still focused on, the betrayal. You're saying here that, you will share your experiences, good and bad, and trust both have equal value. So I feel like that's really important when we're looking at this. Do we really need to go back and rehash this? Unless you're talking about how this had value, there's no point in bringing it up. All right? Just saying. And that goes for this person too. All right, so what do we have here for this person? Emotional outbursts. Do they hurt or do they help? So somebody here at some point had some type of an emotional outburst, or somebody said something or did something that seemed maybe out of character, and strangely, it might have hurt and helped the connection in some way. It might have enlightened somebody as to what was going on, but at the same time closed that person down. I feel like this person might have been the recipient of an emotional outburst from you, because you are saying here that good and bad experiences, and it's like that's what this is saying. Somebody's just let maybe let the truth fly, or let something come out in a very explosive way. This person might be thinking about that. It might have been them who did this. It might have been you who did this. Either way, this might have felt in some way like a betrayal. Okay? You know better than me. What do we have? If you have a negative thought, letting it pass is preferable. So this might be something that you're learning. This might be advice from Spirit for you. You know, if you let yourself get consumed in negative thoughts or negative thoughts about the connection, guess what you're going to get more of? You're going to get more negative thoughts, and you're going to go in a direction that it feels like it's working against this Fool energy. It's not surprising that it's coming up underneath the Ten of Swords, though. So it's like, do you really see the bad experiences as having equal value to the good? Because they do, okay? The good and the bad. You know, we as human beings label things as good and bad, but inherently, they're just experiences. The label we give to them makes them good or bad. So who's to say that an emotional outburst wasn't just helpful versus hurtful? Okay? So let the negative thoughts go. Let this go. I feel like this needs to go. Whatever happened between the two of you needs to be put in the past, so you can have this Fool energy. What do we have here? Page of Pentacles. So something is happening right now where there is a window of opportunity for both of you. What that is, I feel like it's somebody takes a small risk here and reaches out. For some reason, it feels in this particular reading like it could be you, okay? But it could be, honestly, it could be either of you. Let's see what this person has here. This card isn't supposed to be in there. That's one of the connector cards, so my apologies. Not supposed to be in there. All right, so we have, look at this, jealousy. So this might be something that you know about within this person, or maybe something that surprises you. They have some jealousy. They compare themselves possibly to other people in your life. There might be some type of rivalry, and they might be making assumptions about where your interests are right now. Okay, so that could be why this person is, fearful. That could be why this person is, possibly feeling a little bit betrayed. Maybe you moved on, to somebody new. Maybe they know this. Maybe this relationship that you explored after this person wasn't all that, but you made it look like it was, okay? Whatever it is, this triggered something in this person. And remember, I feel like you might think you were the only one that was disappointed in this connection, and that simply isn't true, okay? There is a window of opportunity here, and it's for some type of communication. What do we have here for you? Look at this. Empathetic, sensitive, feels others' emotions, generous. This is you, okay? You might be aware, you might be feeling this person's energy right now. You might be feeling this jealousy energy coming through. You might see this person, looking on your social media. You might be aware that this person is nearby in some way. I feel like this person was much more hurt than they are letting on. Like they might have really done a number on you, making you think that it was just you. when actually this feels heavy. This energy feels heavy. You know, with you having empathetic, I feel like you could very well be feeling this person's energy coming towards you. You also could be the more spiritually evolved person in this connection based on what you're getting down here. What do we have here? The Empress. So one or both of you feel like this connection, you know, is the ideal person for you. So it might be you that feels this way. It might be them. It very well could be both of you, because this is shared energy. At some point, this person thought that and may still think that when it comes to you. And at some point, you have thought that this person was the ideal person for you. It's, you know, in some way, both of you have nurtured each other in some way here. And when I say nurture, I don't necessarily mean, you know, just in the motherly way. You know, one person might have really helped the other person grow at work or be comfortable speaking in front of people, or, validated the ideas that they bring to the table, validated their creativity, or, validated their experience. I feel like you both did this for each other in some way. You know, one person might have talked the other person off the ledge because they were going to quit, or they were, and I'm not just saying this is a work relationship at all. It could be anything, but I feel like the two of you had some type of strong foundation where you might have been there for each other, and that grew the connection in some way. You both felt nurtured by it. So this energy is here, it feels like this right here could be the block for one or both of you. Okay, it's a past betrayal of some kind. Let's see. Look at this. So up here, this person, we have a friend who wants more than a friendship. So this could be a situation. It could be a work situation where the two of you were friends, and this person might have wanted more than friendship but never let it get off the ground. Now this person is making assumptions of what's going on with you. They might feel rivalry for anybody that comes into your space, and they're comparing themselves. Now, the only way they can compare themselves to somebody in your life is if they see and know about this person. So, I feel like this person definitely keeps tabs on you, especially if you're in some type of separation. If you're in each other's environment, then this is probably even more relevant. The Page of Pentacles can also be about seeing the limitations. So this person might be seeing the limitations that are upon them because there might be somebody new in your life. Okay? All right. So if this person was never more than a friend, okay, I feel like they wanted to be more. What do you have? Look at this. A gift out of the blue for you. So if this person never talked to you about wanting more, maybe it was something empathetically that you sensed that they wanted more, I feel like they're going to come in some way, in some small way, and let you know that they actually did want more. This emotional outburst, I feel like, was more helpful than hurtful. So if you at some point really expressed how you felt, you might have immediately seen this Ten of Swords, which was really just a delay of of this, a gift out of the blue for you. This person wasn't ready. They're telling you they weren't ready. My expectations were not aligned with the universe, which is why we were disappointed. So somebody's getting ready to take a risk. You know, and I feel like it's potentially this person. This could represent you too. You might have been friends with this person and you wanted more than a friendship, and you possibly shared something that indicated that. And this person might have turned on you or seemed to have turned on you and went in the other direction when actually they knew they were out of alignment. They couldn't make it happen at that time, and that's why, you know, both of you were disappointed. And again, I keep getting the feeling like you feel like it was just you. And with you, I will share my experiences, good and bad, and trust both have equal value. That's a good energy to be in. And, you know, letting negative thoughts pass. Thoughts are just thoughts. They will pass. And if you have the wherewithal to think about something that makes you joyful when a negative thought comes through, that's really, really helpful, especially when it comes to this person. Thinking about their positive qualities, their positive traits. This might be something you know about within them or something that you don't. Okay? And this is something to be mindful of going forward with this person. If you don't know them on a very deep level. Okay? You might know this about this person, you might not. Doesn't make them a bad person, but they have tendencies towards this. Okay? So just know that. Something that you might have posted recently might have triggered this in your person. Okay? All right, so one last message from your person here. Jiminy. All right. I'll take it. It flew out. All right, so one here we have, I look at you and my heart beats faster. I'm telling you, this person is watching you in some way, either in the physical world, okay, when they see you, their heart beats faster, or in some way, possibly online, social media, you know, pictures, whatever it is. Yeah. So what do we have here? We have Four of Cups. So there was a breakup here or a separation of some kind. And, you know, I feel like maybe they were very focused on what went wrong. And, I felt like that from the very beginning. It's much easier to be in a negative energy and focus on what didn't work versus what did. And I feel like this reading is saying, focus on what did work between the two of you, because there's still an Ace of Cups here to be had. There's still love here. There's still opportunity here to be had. This was the jumping card. And we have, look at Four of Pentacles. So we have two fours that came out. So fours are about what's going on in the physical world. So, and I put it over this jealousy card. This person is holding back a lot of, I feel like a lot of negative emotions. They're not allowing themselves to feel the positive emotions. They're in this jealousy or negative feelings about an ending. But between this Four of Pentacles and this Three Empty Cups is this Ace of Cups. There is still an opportunity here. This person might feel like they have lost you for good. So if there's anything that you feel like you could do to give this person maybe a hint of reassurance, if this is something that you even want, I feel like that would be a good thing. But a gift out of the blue, something's coming your way. I mean, this says a lot here. This might be something, Empress, that the two of you just really never got around to talking about. I mean, do we really see each other together? Or are we just friends? Did an emotional outburst really happen? Did that really happen? Or am I remembering it wrong? Empathetic. Am I feeling this person's energy come towards me? Am I feeling this, or am I just crazy? Both of you are in this Fool energy, though. You're both thinking about taking a risk. And it feels like a good risk. You know, this person feels you. This person feels you when they look at you. Okay, so they might be holding back because of fear. And I feel like, again, you are probably the more spiritually evolved person here. If you do take the risk and you do, move towards the unknown with this person, especially because this person has this card, this jealousy here, sometimes people will hold back initially when somebody reaches out. Think about it. You've probably done it yourself. You want to let that person stew, right? A little bit. You want to let them just kind of want you even more. So you hold back and you don't text them or you don't call them back, which is honestly, as bad as it feels to the other person, it's worse for you. Okay, so if you cannot do that, that would be a positive thing for you. If this person speaks their truth to you, takes a risk, do yourself a favor and respond authentically to them, whatever that is. Whatever you feel, whatever you truly feel is, make sure that you're authentic and truthful with them. Don't make them wait 4 days just because you feel like it. Or it makes you feel like you're in control. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, Capricorn, that is what I have for you. If you are looking for a deeper, more personal reading, you can certainly reach out to me. If not, no problem. If you're new to personal readings, definitely take advantage of the special on the 15-minute reading, okay? All right, that's what I got. Have a fantastic week. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.